Hello, and happy Wednesday to you. It's Val Lee, and I'm the CEO and founder of the Strategic Advantage. We are a global education firm that supports K 12 education. We support districts, individual schools, individual teachers, and we support our parents who are the first educators and teachers of our children. I am so very excited to be joining you today. And if you catch this video, be it live or if you catch it on replay, I want to encourage you to like the video. The more you like the video, the more others will find me on this YouTube channel. I also want you to share the video. There are a number of educators and parents, community members, and education stakeholders who all can benefit from this information that we share on the Strategic Advantage. We have these sessions every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 noon slash 12:30, depending on how swift I am on any given day. And we are talking about current issues in education. We're talking about challenges and we're talking about victories and successes because we don't just want the negative, right? We have had a number of great topics. So if this is your first time joining us, you'll want to first subscribe to our channel and turn on that notification bell in the upper right of your screen because what it will do is tell you every time that we go live. You will be able to join us and hear what good information we're sharing with you. I will tell you some of the topics to date have been absolutely wonderful. We've talked about the teacher shortages. We've talked about the substitute shortages. We've talked about ways to engage, involve family, parents, and family. We've talked about student engagement. And from time to time, we look at things that are happening out there to our kids and in the realm of education, and we say, can you believe this? So you want to be sure that you are following our channel, that you are liking our videos, giving it the thumbs up, and that if you missed the live session, you automatically go back and watch uh, our videos on replay. Today, we're entitling this session of Ed Chatter, Out of My Control. There are a lot of things that are within our control, and there are many that are not within our control. We are only responsible for that which we can do and which is within our control. Today, I'm going to share with you and offer some suggestions of how you can stay focused and mindful of those things that are within your control. Check this out. We talk about stress, being burned out, et cetera, et cetera. I submit to you that we become that way when we begin to try to own and focus on what is not in our control. We can only do what we can do, and we're only responsible for ourselves. So let us begin our talk about what is within our control and how we can focus on that as opposed to that which is not in our control. All right. The first thing I want to do is to share with you that a lot of times when things are coming from the central office or the central level administrators or the principals, within our own schools, the things are still without the realm of our responsibility. I should say outside the realm of our responsibility. So we cannot allow ourselves to get drawn in and to get weighted by what is going on around us that we don't have any control over. All right. So the first thing that's out of our control are the actions of others. We're only responsible for ourselves. There are good people, bad people, ugly people, and then there are folks who are just there to support everything that's going on in the school and to support us as well. So we want to make certain that any actions that are out of our control, that being the actions of others, that we don't allow ourselves to get weighted down with those things. Another thing is the outcome of my efforts. If I'm doing my level best, I cannot worry about who doesn't think my best is enough. I need to stay focused on my raison d'etre, my reason for being. I am called to do the work of an educator, and although I'm retired, I still give my time to give back to the education community because I love children. I want to see them do well, and I want to support those who have them in their charge each and every day. Another thing that's out of my control is the past. If it's happened, it's happened. And as I like to say, it is what it is. What we have to do is look at the past, learn from it, and use what we've experienced all to the betterment of ourselves and others that we have associations with, whether it's our colleagues or our students. Another thing that we don't have control over is the future. Just like we can't shape the past, we can't shape the future. But what we can do is be all we can be, follow what we're committed to do, remember our why, and keep it moving. Additionally, the opinions of others are things that we cannot control. Some people just love us, and some people can't stand us. And we cannot allow ourselves to get caught up in what they think or feel, but we have to, again, stay true to ourselves and do only that which we can do and be responsible only for that we are responsible. We are not responsible for how others take care of themselves either. That's out of our control. We cannot get weighted down with what's happening to a colleague. Love on them, pray for them, encourage them, but keep it moving because you'll find yourself getting drawn into their web of despair and it will not benefit you one bit. Another thing that's beyond our control is what happens around me. It's out of my control. I'm only responsible for my four and no more. And I mean my four walls and no more. If it's happening outside of me, it's just that. It's happening outside of me. All I can do is be the best that I can be, lead by example, model, and support those that give credence to what I have to say. And then another thing is you're out of control. You're not in control of what other people think of you. You can only do and be you. What they think is not going to make or break you. Sticks and stones. Remember that? May break your bones, but words and thoughts will never hurt you. So don't concern yourself with that. Now, there are some things that are within your control. It's within my control. That is my thoughts and actions. Whatever I do, let it be representative of who I am. Let it be what I know to be true. Live by the golden rule, do unto others as I would have them to do unto me. Don't allow things that come into my thought processes and try to pull me down to be successful at what they're attempting to do. Make certain that everything that we think on is positive, that it's pure, and that it's going to be edifying and uplifting for us and others. We're also in control of the energy that we give. Don't give our energy to negative situations. There's always something positive to do, but don't get caught up in the negative. If you're in a room and they are talking negative about the chief administrator or the school district or this, that, and the other, exit that room. Don't give your energy to that kind of foolishness. If it's beyond your control, don't participate. Then, how I speak of myself. Feed yourself with good thoughts. A wise person said, once whatsoever a man thinketh, so is he. Don't allow negative words come into your being, be it from you or anyone else. You make certain that you speak to yourself positively and that you only accept what's positive that's coming your way. What's also in your control is the goals you set. We shouldn't just go through life from day to day, floating and not having any direction, clear direction, or resolve about what it is we want to accomplish. Make certain that we set goals professionally and personally, and that we do all that we can to meet those goals. How you spend your free time is within your control. Don't give others all of you and leave none for yourself. I love to read, and I love to read novels sometimes, but I haven't been reading any novels. I've been focusing on all things education. Nothing wrong with that because that's my passion. But in order for me to deal with my social and emotional well being, I've got to make certain that I spend some of my free time uplifting what I enjoy doing. And then how I handle challenges. Try to pray about what's coming your way. Ask God for guidance and then move on. Don't allow yourself to get bogged down with what challenges bring. You seek solutions, you seek answers to problems, and so that you can continue to thrive, not just survive. And then what's in your control are your boundaries. Don't let everyone have a piece of you. You need to own you and let them have what you can. But sometimes you have to put yourself first in order to be able to love on and take care of others, i.e., our students, our family, our colleagues, etc. I want to read you a poem that we pretty much are all familiar with, but it says, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. You know what's within your power and what is within your realm of responsibility. Stay in your lane. Don't get so carried away with what's going on that you lose you, okay? It's mid year right now. We're coming up on mid year and some teachers and administrators are ready to grab their grip and get out the door. We should not allow ourselves to get to that point. And the only way we can is to pull back and only deal with what is in our control. If it's out of our control, let it go. It is what it is. Now, as I close, I want to share with you um, how to finish what you start, how to finish what you start. Because if you don't, sometimes that'll weigh you down as well, cause you to get burnt out and stressed out. So, how to finish everything you start? The F in finish says focus on one priority task at a time. Can't do it all at one time. The next thing is the I in finish. Ignore interruptions or distractions. Now, as far as the end is concerned, now is the time, not later or tomorrow. Procrastination can only layer stress on you because eventually we have to pay the piper. The next I is initiate and innovate so you can keep going. Don't keep doing the things that you've always done. You're going to always get the same results. Make certain that you're being innovative, creative. What can I do? How can I do this better? Or what can I do differently? The next is the S. Stay the course. However tough it gets, stay the course. And then the H in finish is hail finishing by celebrating what you've accomplished. When you celebrate you, you feel good about you. Make certain that you do just that. Now, this is my last word to you today. I want you to share this video, like this video, and then subscribe to this channel and keep it moving. In the words of Mother Teresa in her poem, Anyway, people are unreasonable, illogical, and self centered. Forgive them anyway. If you're kind, people may take your kindness for weakness. They may even accuse you of being selfish or having ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you're successful, you will win some false friends, some opportunists, and true enemies, people who don't want to see you do well, but succeed anyway. If you're honest and frank, people may cheat you. Be honest and frank anyway. When you spend your years building, some people could come in and try to destroy it overnight. Build anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, they may be jealous, but be happy anyway. If you find that you're good today, what you do good today, people will often forget tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough, but give the world the best you've got anyway. Give the world the best you have. You see, in the final analysis, it's between you and your God. It was never between you and them anyway. Focus on those things that are within your control, not those that are out of your control, and continue to keep it moving. Thank you for joining me today for Ed Chatter. Like, subscribe, and share this video.